second lecture on second law of thermodynamics. Question number 10. A Carnot cycle refrigerator operates between 250 Kelvin and 300 Kelvin. Its coefficient of performance is, so for Carnot refrigerator it is Q2 by Q1 minus Q2. If it is Carnot refrigerator, it is T2 by T1 minus T2. So T2 is equal to, so operates between 250 and 300. T2 is 250 and T1 is source temperature is higher. So 300 minus 250. 250 by 300 minus 250 which is equal to 50. So 250 by 50 equal to 5. So COP of refrigerator is, coefficient of performance of refrigerator is 5. It is always greater than 1. COP of refrigerator always greater than 1. Okay. So COP of refrigerator equal to Q2 by Q1 minus Q2. For Carnot refrigerator, it is T2 by T1 minus T2. The COP of refrigerator which operates on reverse Carnot cycle, whose highest temperature is 27 degrees Celsius and the lowest temperature is 23 degrees Celsius. So COP equal to T2 by T1 minus T2. So T1 equal to 300. Okay, T1 is 300. T2 equal to 273 minus 23 which is 250. So T2 250, T1 300 minus 250 which is 5. Option B is correct. The thermal efficiency of Carnot engine is 20%. COP of the corresponding Carnot refrigerator is, okay, COP of corresponding Carnot refrigerator is, that is thermal efficiency of Carnot engine is 20%. Thermal efficiency equal to Q1 minus Q2 by Q1. So 1 minus Q2 by Q1 equal to 0.2. It is given as 0.2. Okay. So Q2 by Q1 equal to 1 minus 0.2 which is 0.8. Okay. So Q2 equal to 0.8 into Q1. Okay. COP of refrigerator equal to Q2 by Q1 minus Q2. So Q2 equal to 0.8 into Q1. Okay. Divided by 1 minus 0.8 into Q1 which is 0.2 into Q1 which is equal to 4. COP of refrigerator. Next question. A solar energy based heat engine which receives 80 kilojoule heat at 100 degrees Celsius and rejects 70 kilojoule of heat at 30 degrees Celsius to be designed. The thermal efficiency of the heat engine is, it is a solar energy based heat engine. It is not a Carnot heat engine. So we have to use the formula Q1 minus Q2 by Q1 or 1 minus Q2 by Q1. 1 minus Q2 70 kilojoule 70 and Q1 80 kilojoule. 1 minus 70 by 80. 1 minus 7 by 8. Okay. Now 1 minus 70 by 80. So it is 80 minus 70 by 80. So it is 10 by 80. 10 by 80 equal to 1 by 8 which is equal to 0.125. So it is 12.5%. Thermal efficiency of the heat engine is 12.5%. The efficiency of the Carnot heat engine depends on working substance, design of engine, type of fuel fired, temperature of source and sink. Okay, the efficiency of Carnot heat engine depends on the temperature of source and sink, because it depends upon efficiency equal to 1 minus T2 by T1. 1 minus T2 by T1. So it depends upon the temperature of source and temperature of sink T2. So it depends upon the temperature of source and sink. In refrigerator system, value of COP is equal to 1, less than 1, 0, greater than 1. It is always greater than 1. Question. Heat engine is supplied with 278 kilojoule of heat at a constant fixed temperature of 283 degrees Celsius and heat rejection of 139 kilojoule per second takes place at 5 degrees Celsius. The cycle is, okay, we have to compare for a heat engine. Okay, it is a heat engine, so it is T1 minus T2 by T1. It is Q1 minus Q2 by Q1. Okay, T1 minus T2 by T1. T1 is 283 plus, okay, at a constant 283 plus 273 which is 556 minus T2 5 degrees Celsius which is 5 plus 273 278 divided by T1 556 which is equal to 278 by 278 which is 0.5. Q1 is equal to 278 minus 139 heat rejection Q2 139 divided by 278, which is equal to 139 by 278, which is equal to 0.5, 50%. So both are equal, so it is reversible. The cycle is a reversible cycle. So option A is correct. The Carnot cycle is having efficiency of 0.75. If the temperature of the high temperature reservoir is 723 degrees Celsius, what is the temperature of the low temperature reservoir? Okay. Carnot cycle efficiency is, so efficiency of Carnot cycle is equal to T1 minus T2 by T1. Okay. So 1000 minus T2. Okay, 723 plus 273 is 1000. Temperature, high temperature, source temperature is 1000. 1000 minus T2 divided by 1000 is equal to 0.75. So 1000 minus T2 by 1000 equal to 0.75. So 1000 minus T2 equal to 750. So T2 equal to 1000 minus 750, which is 250 Kelvin. But the answer is by degree Celsius. In degree Celsius it is minus 23 degree Celsius. So option B is correct. Carnot heat engine is irreversible due to friction between moving parts, losses from working fluid in transit, high speed, both A and B above. So answer is both A and B. It is not due to high speed. So this is correct. Friction between moving parts, it become irreversible. Losses from working fluid, it become irreversible. So A and B are correct. So option D is correct. An isentropic process is always reversible and isothermal, reversible and adiabatic, frictionless and irreversible, irreversible and adiabatic. It is always reversible and adiabatic. Option B is correct. Entropy may be expressed as heat and temperature, pressure and temperature, heat and work, and temperature and volume. Okay. Here the entropy, so entropy dq, cyclic integral of ds equal to dq by dt. So dq by dt, ds equal to dq by dt. So yes, entropy depends on heat and the temperature. Heat and temperature. So ds equal to dq by dt, dq by t. So it depends on heat and temperature. So answer A is correct. Then Gibbs free energy is defined as G equal to H minus Ts. Okay, there are two functions, Gibbs function and Helmholtz function. Helmholtz function equal to U minus Ts. Helmholtz function, but Gibbs function is H minus Ts. Okay, so option A is correct. Gibbs function is expressed as, so Gibbs function equal to H minus Ts. Okay, Gibbs function is expressed as H minus Ts. Okay, H minus Ts. We know that enthalpy equal to U plus PV. U plus PV minus Ts. Okay, U plus PV minus Ts. So this one is correct. U plus PV minus TD. U plus PdV minus TDS. Okay, TDS. If you take integration, it will become U plus PdV minus TDS. So option B is correct. The area under TS diagram represents, okay, work transfer, temperature, entropy, heat transfer. The area under PV diagram represents, so area under PV diagram represents work done, Q. Okay, but area under TS diagram represents, okay, area under TS diagram represents the heat transfer. Okay, represents the heat transfer. PdV work, we know that PdV work, area under PV diagram represents the work transfer, area under TS diagram represents the heat transfer. So option D is correct. Entropy of the universe tends to maximum, minimum, zero, none of the above. Entropy of the universe tend to maximum, always it tend to be maximum. Option A is correct. For a reversible adiabatic process, the change in entropy is maximum, minimum, zero, none of the above. The change in entropy is zero. For a reversible adiabatic process, the change in entropy ds equal to 0. Change in entropy equal to 0 for a reversible process. But for a thermodynamic cycle to be reversible, it is necessary that cyclic integral of dq by t. Okay, we know that ds equal to dq by t. ds equal to dq by t. So ds equal to dq by t. So this entropy, change in entropy equal to 0. For an irreversible process, this is not correct. Okay, option A is not correct. It is less than 0. Cyclic integral it is less than 0. It is greater than 0. it is greater than or equal to 0. So it is less than 0. For an irreversible process, it is less than 0. dq by d is equal to less than 0. dq by d equal to 0 for a reversible process. It is less than 0 for an irreversible process. Greater than 0 is impossible. But ds equal to 0, change in entropy is equal to 0 for a reversible process. Less than 0, it is impossible. Greater than 0 for an irreversible process. Okay. dq by d, cyclic integral dq by d is less than 0 for irreversible process. ds is greater than 0 for an irreversible process. Okay. It is less than 0 for an irreversible process. For a reversible adiabatic compression in a steady flow process, work transfer per unit is mass is adiabatic compression. Adiabatic expansion is PdV. This is adiabatic expansion. So, but compression is asked. So, option B is correct. VdP. VdP is adiabatic compression. That is pump work. Pump work is always represented in VdP, whereas the turbine work is represented in PdV. For a system undergoing a reversible process, TDS equal to Q, cyclic integral TDS equal to 0, cyclic integral TDS equal to Q. Okay, cyclic integral TDS equal to less than 0. Okay, for a cyclic integral, option is D. Okay, option is D. TDS is less than Q. Okay. The refrigerating machine working on reverse Carnot cycle takes place. A minute of heat from system. Between temperature of 300 and COP, power of the cycle will be, so you should use the formula and you have to find the answer. If a closed system is undergoing an irreversible process, the entropy of the system must increase, always remains constant, must decrease, can increase, decrease or remain constant. For a closed system undergoing an irreversible process, entropy of the system must always increase. For a reversible process, it remains constant. System undergoing a state of change from 1 to 2 according to second law of thermodynamics. For the process to be feasible, the entropy change S2 minus S2 of the system is positive or 0. Okay, the entropy change is positive or 0. Okay, it will not be, for a reversible process it is positive 0, for an irreversible process it is positive. It should not be negative. Change in entropy should not be negative. Thank you.